begin with the big news and the historic change in relations between the United States and Cuba. President Obama is going to visit the communist island. That historic trip is planned for next month. The White House is expected to release more details of the president's travel plans later today.
CBS 4's Maribel Rodriguez is live at Versailles Restaurant in Miami with more on the upcoming visit. Maribel, good morning.
Lauren Walter, good morning. According to our news partners, the Miami Herald, the president is expected to visit Cuba on March 21st. This comes more than a year after normalizing relations between the U.S. and Cuba. The White House determining the conditions are right for the president to visit the communist island. However, not everyone agrees.
Secretary of State John Kerry traveled to Havana in August to reopen the U.S. embassy there. A couple of months later, President Obama said he'd like to go to Cuba before the end of his term in office if the conditions were right. He said that meant enough progress had to be made in human rights issues and bilateral relations, and if he could meet with political dissidents as part of an effort to nudge the Cuban government in a new direction. Congresswoman Ileana Ross-Layton invited us into her home after the news broke to give us her reaction.
He said when the conditions are right. And so I asked myself, what happened to make the conditions right? Absolutely nothing. In fact, they've deteriorated since the president made his speech on December 17th of not last year, but the year before. There have been massive arrests, massive detentions. Today, just today, almost 30 ladies in white, that is a peaceful, pro-democracy human rights group, they were arrested.
So how does this play out in history? Take a look at these Associated Press pictures for some perspective. This is President Calvin Coolidge in Havana with his wife and Cuban President Gerardo Machado on January 19, 1928. According to the State Department's historian, that trip 88 years ago was the last and only time a sitting U.S. president visited Cuba. Presidential candidate and Florida Senator Marco Rubio had this to say on CNN.
Is that something, as president, you would ever do?
Not if it's not a free Cuba. And I'll tell you, the problem with the Cuban government is it's not just a communist dictatorship, it is an anti-American communist dictatorship.
In December 2014, President Obama and Cuban leader Raul Castro announced the restoration of diplomatic ties between the U.S. and Cuba after a split of more than 50 years. The two shared this handshake at a summit in Panama last April.
And again, according to our news partners, the Miami Herald, the president is expected to visit Cuba on March 21st. A lot going on in Cuba around those days. On March 20th, the Rolling Stones are expected to end their Latin American tour with a concert in Cuba. On March 20th, Cuba's national baseball team will be playing against the Tampa Bay Rays in Havana. Today, Secretary of State John Kerry will be visiting with Cuba's Minister of Foreign Trade. And today, the White House will be announcing the president's trip to Havana and also giving details about that trip. We're live in Miami. Maribel Rodriguez, CBS 4 this morning.